This is Sweet June. I'm finishing my thought. What I was saying, I got cut off. But like I said, we could have a job loss, a sick. You could get an illness. Anything can happen to you. That's the point I was making. Anything can happen to us, and where it could cause us our finances to get plummeted, and to where we have to ask for help. So we have to humble ourselves. We have to humble ourselves and not look down on other people that are less fortunate, and not look down on the poor people. That's the point I'm making. Don't don't look down on the poor people. Don't look down on people, because you never know what shape you're gonna be in. You don't never know what situation that you might look up and find yourself in. So it's not good to look down on people. That's the point I was making. It's like these people want to look down on poor people and judge poor people and say that they're lazy. You don't never know what's gonna happen to you, to where you might need to. You're on the receiving end and you might need to help. So I'm it's like people advocate for these programs to be cut, but then they don't stop and think that one day they might need one of them. They might need them programs themselves, because we don't never know what's gonna happen. People think that nothing's gonna happen to them. Life happens. Life happens, and that's what my point I was making. Life happens. We don't know what's gonna happen to us. A major illness, a job loss, layoffs, whatever. When I read the blogs, I'll be reading all kind of stories. When I read the blogs on Facebook, I read all kind of different stories, and some of them is it just makes your heart sick, make you want to cry when you hear some of these people's stories. Check out Invisible People. This channel on YouTube is called Invisible People, where this guy used to be homeless and now he goes around and he interviews the different homeless people, and it's really interesting to hear the different stories that these people have. Some of these people have master's degrees and they're homeless on the streets. Everybody got a story. Everybody, yes, some of them have master's degrees and they're on the street. They interviewed this guy. He used to be a lawyer. He interviewed this guy used to be a lawyer, and somehow he wound up homeless. And he explains how he wound up homeless and on the street. See, that's what I'm saying. And he was a lawyer. So you got homeless people from all different walks of life. Stay tuned. I'm going to talk about that. The common myths about homelessness is not what you think it is. You got people from all walks of life that are homeless and on the street. But that's the point that I'm making, that we don't know what's going to happen to us. We don't know what's going to happen. Don't be so quick to judge. Don't be so quick to look down on poor people, because you don't know what's going to happen, and you might be in that situation. You don't want anybody to look down on you and judge you. That's the point I was making. I wanted to further expand on that. I got cut off, so I wanted to further to expand on that. We don't know what's going to happen to us. We don't know. Anything can happen. We can get there's people that has gotten into accidents, car accidents, where they got paralyzed and all that. They had to go get Social Security because they couldn't work anymore. Until they little lawsuit or whatever come in or whatever. You don't never know what's gonna happen. So let's not look down on people. Let's not be so quick to judge people and look down on people. Jesus cared about the Bible said, he cared about the lowly ones. Jesus cared about the homeless people and everybody. So we got to be footstep followers to Jesus.